Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is Dean. It has been almost 2 months, I think, since I've recorded the first episode of this series. But of course, we're going to continue it today because it's actually only been like 2 days since you've seen the first episode. And that's how well I have been going this year. Brisbane, Richmond. If you missed the first episode, this is how the lineups are looking for our side. Let's actually have a look at how it is looking for the opposition. So Gary Ablett, the captain of this Brisbane side, Darcy Moore in the ruck, Nathan Jones around, they got LaCroix, Harry Taylor, Eddie Betts, Stephen May, Kane Lambert in there, Dane Beams is there, Mav Weller, Heath Grundy, Seedsman, Jake Collar, Jasny, Roughhead Hill, Knight and Waite. So not a bad lineup. We lost our first game to West Coast. We got flogged pretty bad if I remember correctly, but let's get into it this time. Who's our captain? Michael Walters. Gee, Gary Ablett looks weird in a Brisbane jumper, doesn't he? Alright, here we go. I'm going to back us in this one here. Stephen Martin up against his former side here in the ruck. Is that Harris Andrews in the ruck? Bloody well looked like it, but it's actually Darcy Moore, isn't it? And, straight away the Lions have got the opener through LaCroix. So at the moment, it's just been a little bit of a trying time. Oh, I am impressed. That's deliberate. There's clear shoving towards the boundary line, if you do not mind, guys. Tigers are still yet to really trouble anyone so far. I swear it's just the number 31 is deceiving me with it, that it's Harris Andrews. Get up there, mate. Or who's there? Buddy Franklin holding the footy. Oh, take that, though. The big bud. Oh. It's taken a while to get to this point. But Buddy has slotted it. What a start from the big bud. Just made up for his mistake slightly earlier on. And has kicked a absolute ripping goal from outside the 50-metre line. All right, next. Nathan Jones goes forward again. Weller gets a fist in there, then receives this handball. He can move it along the wing. Goes up towards Buddy, who once again will just wheel and go on the left inside 50 towards Orazio Fantasia, because that's his actual name. Walters on the right boot has got it. And a nice goal there. I'm kind of in the way of the stats. That he's kicked it. Maybe I'll just call him Fantasia from now on, even though I think the commentators are still going to call him Fantasia. Why not? I think that might have been Rewald just dumped that ball out of there. This is still in dispute right now. Lockie Weller goes off the ground. It is just a bit chaotic at the moment. Clayton Oliver was involved in there. Rich on the goal line. Couldn't quite get it. And Ablett, from about 70 odd out, has kicked a snag. Off with another torping goal. Aaron Young sees Brisbane with a 7-point lead late in the first term. So the Tigers a little bit of struggling out of the middle at times. Here's Stratton trying to release a man. This is Jetta. Gets a nice handball to O'Meara. A little one over the top looking for the big bud. But he's also got Fantasia down there. I wonder how many people are going to get pissed off in the comment section for me doing this one. Charlie Curnow in the goal square goes looking for him, and he just finds some space on the lead. And Charlie will slot it from 20 out directly in front. 26 minutes gone in the opening term as Curnow gets his first. Nathan Jones goes forward. Couldn't quite get anyone. O'Meara, handball to Oliver. Looks for the kick inboard. Doesn't quite get it. Here's Steph Martin. One last roll of the dice. And Jones. Liam Jones has taken the mark. 31 minutes played in the opening term. And on the stroke of quarter time, Liam Jones has just pulled it right. So we have an even ball game. They're pretty much getting on top in the areas that matter, but we're just slightly ahead of the contested ball and slightly ahead of the uncontested ball. Similar numbers all around the ground. It's a very even game. The Tigers can make the most of their possession. I think we're in a good spot here. Quarter 2 about to get underway. Jack Rewald in the middle of the ground for some reason, but I don't mind it. Just send someone else forward. He looks inboard again inside the 50, and LaCroix's there to take the mark. Maybe a little bit too far out for him, although he's going with the torp and he's sending it home. I need to make a change in the middle of the ground. I do not mind the Jack Rewald in there, but it's Could be a costly move for us. Goes again looking for Jones. Still another kick from home looking for Lacroix. Stratton gets a fist in there. Hamling now decided to tap instead of taking clean possession. Lacroix was this close to having a shot at goal. Smother went on there and probably saved the kick out of defence. Now we keep going. Adams is there. Can't quite get to this one. Rich Cho running too, but Stephen May, who we thought had gone down with an injury in the first quarter, or maybe that was Harry Taylor, has kicked a goal. Now it's Moore winning it out of the ruck. Oh, the handball was sensational on the left foot. He's missed. Rough head. Gaz inside the 50 looking for and not finding Lacroix. Stratton was involved. So was Adams. A few men go to ground. Stratton puts a big tackle on. Might have saved a goal. Kick off the deck is offline. Rough head again. Misses out. So a couple of behinds in a row from him. Now Rich really just trying to work this one out of defence. Oh, that's a sensational kick to Rioli. Can have a bounce, can have a second bounce, and then he just throws it out of there. Towards Lacroix in the middle. He didn't take the mark. Oliver's there trying to take down Ablett. Stratton there as well. That was Riley Knight actually who dropped the ball. And it's another Brisbane goal through Lacroix. He's got 3. So Lacroix really becoming a big factor in this game. 5 contested possessions from 9 touches and 3 goals. And Brisbane with a 20-point lead, kicking the only 3 goals of this quarter. Tigers really needing to lift. That is a good kick. And they find Liam Jones, who missed from a similar position at the other end of the ground right before quarter time. He's hanged this out to the right, but it's come back beautifully. And Liam Jones nails the Tigers' first of the second term. Here's Eddie Betts. 65 from goal, looking for Gary Ablett. I'm just calling him by the full name. I should just call him Gaz. It's just Gaz, and you just knew there's 100% chance of that going through. And he finds Jones. Brisbane are really just moving the ball a lot smoother at the moment. And at half-time, they've got a 20-point lead. And you can see those contested possessions after the Tigers were leading them at quarter time. They now trail by 13. That's a massive turnaround. Third quarter underway. Stephen Martin looking to just dominate this game now. As Billings comes off and Ablett onto the ground. Oh, here we go. Here's Reid. Oh, gee, didn't quite pick it up cleanly. Probably should have done a little better. Oliver there got dumped. Now the ball goes out towards the wing. Weller gets a fist in there. Rioli putting all kinds of pressure. The Tigers had a 2-on-1. Rioli couldn't quite run him down, and Lacroix has taken a mark inside the forward 50. This for goal number 4. He's not going to have a shot. He's going to set it up for Eddie Betts, who can line up. And he's kicked across the goal to Stephen May. So he will line up for his second, and he'll put it through. It's now a 26-point Brisbane lead. Game high. Going to need to be something special here. Lacroix, 55 from home. Thinking about having a shot. He has the shot. Is it good? It is. He's got 4. Is Marcus Adams involved in a little bit of a chain as they try to move it through the middle of the ground. But as you do move it through the middle and you turn it over, it is the easiest option for goal. As Eddie takes the mark, 45 from home, kicks towards goal and finds Roughhead. 2 metres out, slight angle, gets the snag. Brisbane have kicked, what are these, 6 of the last 7. Maybe 7 of the last 8. There's going to need to be some change. Here's Buddy, steps around one, finds O'Meara, who has a bounce, runs in from 25, got it. Times are changing, we think, as Rich just bombs it out of defence. But it's going to be turned over through Jones. And now Savage goes again looking for Lacroix. He's cut off. Here's Buddy. And Lockie Weller. And Darcy Moore. And Darcy Moore kicks another one. Looked for Stratton. Didn't quite get him. There was Martin involved again. Now Ablett involved. Now Rioli involved. Now the Tigers looking to get it out towards the big Franklin. And unfortunately, it is 3-quarter time and a 41-point ball game. Getting smashed in all the areas that matters. And Ablett has had 18 disposals. From about 60 metres out. He's going to go for home. Charlie Curnow in the goal square. And he will kick it for the Tigers. They get the first at the last, but it's a 41-point ball game. But you just never know. Ablett gives away the free. Martin goes in looking for Franklin again, and he's got him in a similar position. Maybe slightly further out. It's just bending a long way across goal, and he's missed everything, bud. Here's Buddy from 50. Has Curnow in the square, and he's going to take it, and he will kick his second of the quarter. Bring the margin back to just under 30 points, I think. It's just a 29-point ball game. He's got 3, Curnow. Richmond have 2 in the term. Marcus Adams gives away the free, and Eddie Betts lines up and slots it from 55 with a bit of wind at his back. He's got his first, and that'll do it. So it is a big win for Brisbane. Gary Ablett, 3 votes, has to be. Oh, he got 2. Nathan Jones got 3. Not even Lacroix got the votes. He kicked 4 and had 17 touches. Strange world we live in. But as you can see, the contested ball, a minus 29 is just too much to handle. Got recovered on the hit-outs a little bit, but and got the tackles back up. But when we had that much less of the ball, it really was always going to be an issue for us. So after the first 2 rounds of the season, we're in dead last. We're even below Carlton. And that must tell you something. There's 5 teams without a... 6 teams without a win yet. And North Melbourne actually have a draw to their names. There was a draw there with Fremantle. There you go. Very interesting. So that will do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Disappointed again. I couldn't get the job done. But we're going to be playing the winless Melbourne in the next round. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. We're going to smash through it before the season gets underway. And it's, you know, it's a little bit interesting given AFLX is obviously happening fairly soon. And we've already seen their fantasy sort of sides in that. But this is what, you know, the AFL might look if there was, Ultimate Team mode or something. So, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys. This is Oliver, inside the 50 to Buddy Franklin. Oh, this is going to be a side and a half here. Like, good luck taking us on. The big Budwar kicks the first. Am I on Legendary? I bloody hope so. We are. Jeez, it seemed so simple, didn't it?